Deck build challenge, make a good deck. Challenge accepted, Nick. We're gonna kiss some homies. This is just an elemental deck. Elemental synergy. Chinchilla to double everything up. And then we just have a bunch of updrafting. Actually, I think I'm gonna go like full set here. I don't think we're playing Sunken Temple this time, right? Okay, so essentially to recap, what this entire deck is early game to cycle and get rid of the big cards so we can draw into the big cards later when they're cheaper. If we run into a Vengeance, we have nothing to protect Chinchilla. And if she dies, we cry. I am 3k away from VIP, I'm not gambling. Bro, if you join the next Among Us session, I'll give it to you right now. But you still have to spend the points where you get it. Can I keep this? I know they run the new 6 mana card that gives 4 Gloom. And it kind of just kills her. I'll keep Janna. We have to beat Eddie decks by outvaluing. It might be kind of hard to do that. I miss looking at my Elder Dragon, seeing how close he was to leveling, and being like, ooh, I need 30 more attack. If I get 2 big dudes, I got that. And then I can win by default because I cannot be stopped. But man, I can't remember the last time I actually had to worry about that. Of course, the first deck is Eddie. I will just get the Blunder. Might even updraft this with Janna, to be honest. Because I'd rather just play for value.
Disown your ill intent.
I'm in low ladder, D3. I'm actually not finding many Eddies. And the people that play Eddie are already like top 500. We're just looking for the counter.
I am not done with you.
FTU,
Hello,
thank you for the
Mr.
9 months.
What are we cooking today?
I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
May Janna's will be done through
I think I have to play the Sky Splitter. I could have... No, if we play Janna, I didn't have enough. It's a very strange pool. Because they get a Poké Stick here. Yeah, I don't really understand this. I would have just not attacked with that and then used the Poké Stick to kill my 2-1. Seems a bit strange. Gotta think ahead. Okay, so we'll just play Janna here. Boop, boop.
May your blessings
And then next turn we have Chinchilla plus Sky Splitter if we want to.
Feel the breeze.
I'm not getting rid of this, because if we could stick Chinchilla, we could just create 2 big birds. Playing Janna in 2024, but that's... Yeah, I mean, it might still be a Sunken Temple deck, to be honest. Maybe I'm just coping, you know?
Storm unrelenting.
Once you die at the end of the turn if she has Gloom 4, I don't actually know if that's how it works. Challenger. For 2 mana, that's pretty good.
Away with you.
It's her favorite card. Yeah, I love this dude. I'm so glad they brought this to Standard. I have to just play this. The strongest enemy vulnerable, so that is Chinchilla. Yeah, this is kind of the thing about Elder Dragon decks. They're just playing like a really solid early game now too. And because of the Yeti, they get away with that really easily.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
We're getting close to that Kisahome, which will just win us the game. Okay. As will that, but we need 2 turns for that because we lose the discount after this. Okay. That could be bad.
Should have let words solve this.
Yeah, they want board space, right? I mean, we can still win. Because Kisahome is game ender. 9 mana Kisahome. If we can make board space, this will be big.
Storm unrelenting.
Okay. Extra Cloud Rag is pretty good for them. They'll probably just pass here, but then we get the Volibear next turn. Because I think they want to play Warden. Okay. I know this seems weird, but I need board space. Oh, that's really good for us. Because we have more board space now. We get a max value Clash of Giants from that. Right? Yeah. Seven mana, 4 units. You have 6 mana? Yeah, but next turn I don't. Pray for no spider. Yeah. Nobody's that unlucky, right? There's no way I hit 2 spiders.
The Zephyr
Anyway, this is
heralds
essentially the
war.
entire deck, though. This is all we're really trying to do. Just like, wait until the Clash of Giants. What the f- What? Anyway. Do they not have harsh winds? Yeah, you guys have to realize this is the entire deck. Stalling until this. Yeah, this is lethal. Oh my god. This is the first game, by the way. Who does Otacon revive for you? I mean, it doesn't matter. Scholarly Pioneer.
Suffer fools.
Yeah, okay, hey. You know. Good luck. Oh my... Yeah, we really needed 2 of them. That's funny, because the first one had overall removed. So I'm glad we got that second one, you know? Oh my god.
Winding our sails onward.
Oh man. I love Runeterra sometimes, dude. I really do. This up in the club was like rank 1 on the leaderboard for a little while. I haven't seen Up in the Club play anything but Wingsgiving either. I don't think I can keep Chinchilla. I need the Pioneer. If I built this deck, you promise you won't rotate it out next time. I think that it's really unlikely for Riot to rotate cards that are less than a year old. And almost all the cards in this deck came out less than a year ago. Almost all of them. Transform units don't have their summon effect? Correct. I'm actually like, I'm always surprised that they main deck that card. Okay. Void Abomination kind of does. It's not a summon effect though, it's an aura. It just like keeps track of whatever it was you played. You're too small.
You called and I answered. You shall not assail them.
That's like, why would they not transform this last turn, instead using a prowl on it?
Wait, the cubs.
So I need to, I can't updraft the Harsh Winds, because I need it for the Gnar.
Storm unrelenting.
That's pretty good. Down. So down for that. Do I updraft Chinchilla? It is kind of like the win con, though.
I am a student of Tempest style.
Definitely updrafting down. If I updraft this for less, I get a 1 mana card. I get the 2/1. That is pretty good for next turn. This gives me the 1 mana bird. Was Aatrox gain everything? It was. Yeah, it was a pretty big thing, in fact. Alright.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Yeah, they're just playing for tempo here. It's kind of big if Janna survives, because next turn we just get to draw 1 and we also discount it. But I'm basically setting up for the Chinchilla into Gilsong Call next turn. Okay. So I'll probably remove this. Sure. It's kind of like whatever. Okay, so I should probably open attack and try to kill the Gnar.
Storm unrelenting.
Okay, so that gives them another Pokestick to kill the Janna. It's fine. We could use the board space, honestly. It's a pretty rough game. But yeah, I mean, this is like one of the best decks in the game. So let's see if we can get through. Create some blockers. Wait, card that costs more. I'm looking for Volibear here. There we go. Because if this lives, then next turn we just win with the Volibear, doubled up by Chinchilla. Yeah, I still take 3, so the Gnar does transform. Straight down board for 4. Yeah, I don't really mind. Alright. So here we go with the Volvo Bear. Fill the stack. Almost. They could deny this, but we have Clash of Giants now for cheap.
Thread cutter.
Wow, that is a top deck right there. That came from the left, right? All right. That was pretty good for them. So Chinchilla will probably die here. But we're still alive.
As a storm passing.
Yeah, we can't get double bear here, maybe. Yeah, let's see.
Who dares challenge the wild?
They have to deny this, and if they do, I just play Clash of Giants. Double bear. Wait, are you leveled? No, no, he's not. If we had Chinchilla and this was leveled, good god.
They will be civil, or they will be.
That can be problematic, obviously. The Clash not become cheaper. It's max 10, so it doesn't go cheaper than 6 unless you updraft it. That's a pretty big one. 13.
Prime butchery.
That's bad. I was this could be a deny now. Okay, if it was a deny, I would have jammed it.
To me, Stormkin.
Okay. All right. All right. So we have a rally. Come on, again?
Yes. Mine to take.
You gotta block, or I'll kill you. Gnar number 3. Is that right? Wait, I can play this and then Ledros kills them next turn, right?
Are you amused, staring at the dirt?
They didn't have the Night Air, so they can't transform Nidalee either. This was a wild game, dude. Nidalee doesn't have Overwhelm, so unless they top deck a Deny here, we should be good. 2 out of 4, yeah, there's no way. Alright. They tapped under Deny mana.
I've read the full dictionary as you refine, Rowan.
All the words and none of the definitions.
That's 2 for 2, guys. I don't know how anyone can argue that this is not, like, the most satisfying deck in the entire game. We are just playing for the Clash of Giants. It actually feels really nice not playing Sunken Temple because we don't have the board space issues. It's like, there's, like, real purpose behind not having Sunken Temple. As good as I think that card is, the deck does function better. Also, I know what I'm gonna say is super controversial, and many of you will disagree or not care, but I have been really enjoying the new Diablo season. It came out yesterday, and I've been playing it more than I should have. Last year, when Diablo 4 came out, I was actually just genuinely very much enjoying it. But I love Diablo 3. I didn't really play the older games that much. So the game coming out, being super polished in the early stages, and then kind of like, you know, falling off a bit in the late game, in the end game, I should say. Yeah, that sucked. But the core of the game, I think, is exceptional. It's very good. So now seeing them like actually revamp a lot of the items and a lot of like the end game activities, it's been a blast. Because all I want when I play Diablo is to just kill shit. I just want to walk around the map and kill stuff. That's all I want to do. So that's like what this season is. It's just like, here's an entire zone you can walk around and kill stuff in, do random activities with the Hell Tides. They have like endgame content, which is basically the rifts from Diablo 3, where you just go into a zone, you kill stuff until a meter fills up, and then you get a boss to beat. I'm not there yet. I'm not in endgame, but I loved rifts in Diablo 3. So I mean, you know, I think at least some of you will know what I'm talking about.
We raise and rebuild in Volibear's name.
I really like that we just have two, like, kind of understated units that have a good keyword.
Unbridled power.
And you're just chilling because of it. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I don't want them to give this weapon to, like, a Nora or something. I'm just gonna play for the Clash of Giants. There's no berries in ice, so... Rifts were like... Yeah, Rifts was, like, where all of my time went when I played that.
Come and get it!
What flame withers, frost revives.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The very ground is mine.
I'm drawing a lot of these Clash of Giants. I believe I've drawn all three and updrafted one.
Oh, soup's off!
I just want to play Chinchilla and then start turboing the Caprine. Alright, cool. We should be in a very good spot now. Boom. Next turn, Gilsung Flock will go pretty hard. Important to note here that our win con is 100% the Clash of Giants. It's going to be very hard to push through the very well statted units from Failure, as well as Nora with their portals.
If Orn could see me now.
Anyway,
Turn it
here's
all
a
down.
7-12. Oh, come on! Alright. Damn, bro. Anyway, we have Clash next turn. So if we can make some board space here, we should be good. Yeah, they should have probably used that on Chinchilla, I agree. Probably. I might have to just play Clash of Giants for what it is, instead of trying to get max value from it. Maybe I'll just hold out for the Volibear. Because this is, like, kind of awkward.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I think I would. Yeah. -3. Alright, we made the correct block. This is very, very good for us. Because now suddenly, we have enough board space for a clash. We have enough board space to kiss a homie. Twice. We're gonna kiss 2 homies. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe cutting Sunken Temple was just a call for this deck, huh? Ew! What did I cut? Or what did I burn? Raza? It's like... not great, but we got double Otacon the other time, so I guess I'll just take it, dude. Next turn we have Volibear, so what do I care, right? What am I gonna do with an A3, man? I'm gonna kill a 1-1 with it? It doesn't even have Overwhelm. I think we cook, though. I think this deck is quite good. I don't know how consistently we actually beat Elder Dragon with this, though. I think we match them pretty well. But, like, maybe not as well as we want to. I have to be careful next turn, because if they play a big dude, I need mana for Harsh Winds.
Easy does it.
Why no Acel turn 1? Real. Good question.
My research.
Okay, it might not be Volibear next turn, depending on what they do. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. $44. Another Chinchilla. I mean, this clears the board, right? But I should probably still pass. I need to wait for them to equip this. Because what they want to do is equip this and then kill Chinchilla. Is this game fun? Should I try it? It's the best game I've ever played, unironically. I've also been playing it nonstop for 4 years. Imagine playing League of Legends without getting frustrated. Imagine playing League of Legends, but just being able to admire the world and its characters. Oh, hell yeah, that does nothing. Awesome. You go here.
Who dares challenge?
Still gets me frustrated. any game can be frustrating if it's competitive. Imagine not playing League of Legends is already a good... Exactly. Imagine not playing League of Legends and instead playing this game. Exactly. There you go. See, the thing is, Runeterra is beautiful. And if you compare it to other card games, I think there are metas and decks that are so exceptionally, like, frustrating and powerful that it completely, like, just sours your experience. However, in Runeterra, the worst thing that we have to deal with right now is, to be honest, like a pretty awesome champion with a really cool deck building attachment. It's just been optimized. And I think for that reason it should get nerfed, because a champion like Elder Dragon should not be optimized. It should not be possible to just go like, hey, let me play the best 6 costs and then call it a deck with a different shell. Just, hey, let me get through the early game and then just play dudes. Like, I'm saying that, right, as a guy with literally, like, Elder Dragon on his t-shirt, right? It's clearly, that's Elder Dragon. Maybe 3 Sisters. That is rotated. I don't even think that 3 Sisters would be that good in this deck, to be honest. I'm just going to look for my key cards here. The problem against this deck is that they run early bird, but I'm like, okay. I'm kind of okay trading an early game early bird for one of my Colossal Giants. Oh my god, I drew all my top end. But that's what we got updraft for. I miss builds for their Tailstones.
Your wickedness shall not
Oh, probably one of the last cards I miss. Probably one of the most unimpactful actual Tailstones. But you could generate them a lot, which is probably why they kept them underpowered. Yeah, sure, man. That doesn't really matter. With Constellation, it's probably gonna become more difficult for them to implement starring down. I don't actually know. I feel like it might just be easier because like they have the whole menu and maybe they'll just let you like enable and disable certain champions or stars rather. This card is interesting. Okay, so with this in hand, I don't really want to use my elemental cards anymore. I want a Sky Splitter. Okay, so I will be updrafting this.
This world shall witness my true power.
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
Okay, I'm gonna have to play greedy as much as I don't really like staring down that Vex. Okay, that's pretty good.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in the lap.
Alright, here we go. This gets -3, -3. -1, -1. And then on top of the other cards, Grim, they could kill this. Okay, so that's fine because now we can double up on this. It's kind of a strange play by them to do that and give me like an action to
Frost revives.
put that to 4 or 5.
Privateering? Good show.
You're welcome.
Burn it all down.
Sure. I'm just gonna keep my engines alive. I think that's all that matters. The only reason I'm creating these birds in the first place is for blockers. So now we're gonna play Gilsong Flock. We're gonna create big dudes and draw 2 cards off of it. Yeah, they're pretty desperate here. Okay. Easily the best card to draw here is still Sky Splitter. we get the Sky Splitter, we win. We draw 2 cards. 1, it's also pretty good. 2. Didn't hit it. Yeah. So I have to kill that.
May Janna's will be done through me.
Next turn we do have to Clash of Giants though.
Gaze upon
We can attack with these two.
despair.
That was Vex's Glare. Yeah, I don't think we can play Homie next turn. I think we have to go for Harsh Winds.
Uncalled for.
I think we try to trade down maybe some of the boards to ensure that we don't like whiff anything. Harsh Winds to stay alive. Okay.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
It's a little bit frustrated with this setup that they have right here, just doing whatever they want.
Everything is misery.
Okay. I mean, Clash is gonna have to do it, right? That's what the deck is, after all.
Portals everywhere.
Okay. Give me another Otacon, maybe. Otacon will be good. Maybe it was a mistake, though, to get rid of the other Harsh Winds. Maybe I shouldn't have updrafted that. Actually, like, Volibear is also, like, kind of good here. I think Volibear might be better. Ah, okay, maybe not anymore.
Perhaps they just need a little push. Or a big one.
Let us take a peek at life.
We'll see what we
beneath
draw
the
from
waves.
Janna, I guess. It could change something. No, that doesn't change anything.
The squall.
I'd like that to change something, but it doesn't. Okay, we're just gonna Clash.
Thorn only forges chains.
What time are you thinking about doing a collab? It'll probably be... I'll be live at my regular time, I think. And then we might do it, like, the actual collab whenever Rolly goes live. But I'll update on Discord for that.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
It's gonna attack. Yeah, we have to be pretty afraid, because next turn they could also play their Otacon, right? And then unless we find our Harsh Winds, we could lose. Okay. That seems like a pretty desperate move if they want to like fish for another.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you.
Yeah, if we play Volibear next turn, we do get a free 9 cost, but we are worried about dying more than anything.
Oh dear!
Volibear is leveled.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
That's like the 4th glare they use.
Can you hear
Levels.
my eyes rolling? It's not even my birthday!
This, I think this is a really good display of this deck being the absolute bare minimum when it comes to like deck synergies. And just having such like a powerful shell that you can get away with doing anything. Pretty disheartening, honestly. Oh, nice. Okay.
Storm unrelenting.
That's exactly what we needed. And it's 3 mana.
Facts. You have bags under your eyes.
Oh, you noticed?
They have 4 mana. I think we're just gonna go with this. I'll updraft this.
This storm brings death,
Could be...
killing lights.
Later, haters.
I don't think that's good. How many of those do you have? If I had another Volibear, I would rip it, but I'm not gonna. Are you, like, good, sir, like, can you play an actual Runeterra deck, or are you just gonna keep being cringe with playing essentially non-cards? What? This is not a deck. This is cards. This is like when you have a bunch of decks, right? You're a virtual card collector, and you build decks, and you put them all in like a big box, and then you take that box and you just do this, and then you throw it in the air, and you just collect random cards on the ground, and you just happen to pick some of the best ones. Can I play against actual like synergistic decks instead of just like, hey, here's a couple of good cards? I swear to God, man, this is not Runeterra.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Disown your ill intent.
Why does it say all my cards die here? Streaming LOR isn't frustrating. No, I still love the game. I love Runeterra. But I miss playing as actual synergistic decks instead of just like piles of good cards, which 50% of the meta is. This deck is performing really well though. Like, you gotta admit.
This isn't the way.
We're not doing too bad. Volibear's random attack. Yeah, everything that has like a random outcome, it just shows that every card is dying for some reason.
I wield the storm.
I'm gonna do the off-brand Lux thumbs up because they deserve it. Stupid deck. You could live if they didn't play that spell on Nora. Yeah, they could have just used it on my card. Like, just turn my unit into one attack, dude. This is what I mean. Like, you don't have to think when you play Elder Dragon. It's like me. You know, it's me on autopilot. It's me when I get distracted by chat. Thing to do in the entire game. It is by far the best strategy to run Eddie as a one-of. I refuse to play Eddie if the game plan isn't to actually play him. Yeah, based.
I'm here in Janna's name.
Eddie's just Pokestick 2.0, always used everywhere. While what you're saying is not wrong, it's also like saying soda is like water because everybody needs to drink. Yeah, everybody does need to drink, you're not wrong, but they are pretty different. And I can recommend that you drink 2 liters of water every day, but I can't recommend that you drink 2 liters of cola every day. 2 liters of Coke would be bad. Like, it's hard, like, you can get frustrated about the sheer power level of Poke and that every deck just wants to play it, but I think it's much more frustrating to lose against a deck-defining card like Elder Dragon.
Your wickedness shall not prosper.
Like, you'd have to imagine that, like, 2 years ago, everybody was playing Bandle City, and that was frustrating because Bandle City had some core cards that were just very good. Bandle City would play, like, Conch, Mayor, and Loping, and, like, imagine that at, like, the top of their power level. So you'd always essentially play against the same cards. And that's basically happening with Elder Dragon now too.
May your blessings
I'm keeping
upon
this
me
because it
ease
can
the
get rid of
pain
Deathless if we
others.
want to.
Feel
Also, we're
the
gonna have a hard
breeze
time dealing with
and
Viego.
know you have my favor.
Wow, you didn't telegraph that at all. That's crazy. I don't even know what an actual Ed deck would look like. It's Volibear. Volibear Eddie. How would you nerf Elder Dragon? At this point, I don't really care. I would nerf it to the ground.
Storm unrelenting.
I would nuke it from orbit. That's what I would do.
Disown your ill intent.
Get it out of here. Never let me see it again. No. Yes. Not the Eddie boy.
Them.
It was cool while it lasted, but now it's just toxic. New Cloud Drake. Yeah, Cloud Drake is a pretty big part of it. Sure. I quit when Elder came out. I came back and Morgana Eddie's still thing. Yeah, it's still pretty good, man. Still pretty good.
The whole world will know my anguish.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my
What? You're going for Janna? That is insanity, my guy. What? Why would you ever go for Janna there? That is very cool. They drew both their champions and a 3-mana guy. I wonder if I win this game, guys.
Surrender to me. You will serve.
I think you've lost? Yeah, they played a 6 into their 7-mana champion, so you may be right. Oh, that is exceptional, though. If we get to play this, we might not lose. Let's see. Do you level? I think you do. The stack is full, so they can't actually interact with this. But I'm fine if Volibear dies here because we get a Clash of Giants next turn. Imagine if this hit this Viego. It would just be done. Dude, they can't play. There's nothing they can do.
Killing lights.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't open attack at all.
Surrender to me.
They had 2 fearsomes. Yeah, Volibear dies, but like, it is what it is. We lose to Ruination. So.
All who live will serve. I command you.
That's kind of scary, actually.
Wield the storm.
Okay.
Not another step.
Yeah, pretty good turn for them.
They forgot. You cannot.
Goodbye, Volibear. Thank you for your sacrifice. Keeping us in the game.
Surrender to me.
Kiss a couple of homies. Please kill my 4/4. Please, I'm begging you. Damn. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Find your target. I'll take this one.
Yeah, if Citrus summoned last, it would be a lot better. This would probably be lethal if we did. I mean, we have these two, so I think we just win. Toxic? I'm giving it a thumbs up. That's not toxic. In most cultures, giving someone a thumbs up means I'm okay. You're okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all coming together, guys. So deserved. Man, I am sick and tired of these Elder Dragon. They had the perfect curve. They had Viego with Deathless and Challenger into Mordekaiser.
Guys, Knights of Demacia.
I will gladly take it, dude. Make them switch deck. Make them think that Volibear Janna is actually the best deck in the game. Get people on actual cool decks. Also, one more win and Volibear's level 5. That's what we're going for. Not a Hush. I don't. Can you put Hush on the stack? Actually, I forgot if you can put Hush on the stack. If it's 9, I think if there's 9, you still can't, right? Okay. What deck are you currently using? I'm using Elemental. So Volibear Janna. It's very fun. Doesn't perform great into aggro. Wow, that is a bit of a greedy play that we cannot punish. Burst spells still work? I actually thought they didn't. I could be wrong. What's hilarious when you have a Riptide and Jin on the board, the opponent can deny. Yeah, that's been a meta deck for a little while. Unfortunately, nothing I haven't lost to before. It was cool to see Jin control kind of be relatively playable because of that, though. Okay, I really want the Flamecaller Caprine on the board because they don't deal with it very well.
I am wearing my goggles.
-6 here. Eesh.
I serve a new god now, one with.
This is gonna be the bird. The 4/3. Or Gnar. Gnar's better. You're the strongest thing, though. Oh, not anymore. Okay, that's a misplay by opponent. A pretty big one, too. They definitely want the thing with 1 health to be vulnerable. Now they make this vulnerable, which is just, like, kind of too big for them. They missed their 1-drop. We're still kind of taking a beating here. I should be mana efficient.
Fill your lungs and cry, Janna.
I need to Harsh Winds next turn. If I didn't draw the Harsh Winds, I would have probably played the Scholarly Pioneer, though.
Storm unrelenting.
Ooh, pretty good cards. What?
My tempest shields us.
Ha! Ornn only forges chains.
Okay. Sure, anything that doesn't go to my Nexus, I'm happy. I'm not leveling Janna in this matchup anyway. In fact, I don't think we've leveled Janna a single time this entire game. Yeah, I'm a little confused about how opponent's playing this, but I'm not complaining, you know? This doesn't transform at the moment.
If Ornn could see me now.
That's such a big play, actually. Oh my god. So I have to kill this, right? And my unit survives? Wait, that's huge.
Unbridled power.
Am I killing this? No, I'm killing. What a greedy player. Yeah, that was very greedy there. Our deck is not good against aggro, so I'll take it, man. As soon as we play this, the Caprine will just get like huge stats as well. It's kind of scary. Block this here. I don't think there's any stat buffs really. This is probably dead, but yeah. I should try not to lose to another double up. Okay. So am I healing this? So that we don't lose to double up. Or it is. I think I am. And again, they could do this. They could ping it and then set up the double up. I need to draw them.
Janna, I answer.
Oh, no, we just won. Okay. Yeah, they fumbled, man. They had that. They 100% had that. Alright, that should be Volibear to the level 5. There we go. Big, 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 big.
Thinking of the Baxillian Victor, time bomb printer, 1-2, meta shifter, no